Hello there, Andrew Bethel with the Bethel Law Corporation, tackling another frequently asked question we get in our office, and that is whether or not the fees that our clients pay for their estate planning services is tax deductible. The short answer is no, not anymore, but that change actually came fairly recently. So before we get into why that change came about and what we can expect down the line, I do need to make one caveat. Because we are in the realm of taxation, means we are invariably in the realm of politics. And because we are in the realm of politics, that means that the information in this video can change later on. As I mentioned before, the change to the estate planning fees no longer being tax deductible was actually fairly recently. So how we got there is on December 22nd, 2017, former President Trump signed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which were commonly known as the Trump tax cuts. Under that plan, there were a lot of tax cuts, particularly to individuals, corporations, and estates. And in that plan, of course, we can't just have flat tax reductions. There has to be some trade-off there. So as a part of that plan, individual deductions, for example, were doubled. So the standard deduction you could take is doubled, but the trade-off is your itemization becomes much less appealing because there's now much more limits on what you can itemize for your deductions. Perfect example of this is the state and local property tax deduction. Previously it was much higher, now it's limited to a cap of $10,000. Additionally, as I mentioned before now, and is the subject of this video, the fees you pay for setting up your estate plan are no longer tax deductible. However, as I mentioned, there are some trade-offs. So individual standard deduction was nearly doubled, and the estate tax level was actually increased. So if an estate is valued at a certain amount, then a federal estate tax, or sometimes called a death tax, will be levied on that estate. Under the Trump tax cuts, the level is going to increase over time. So from 2018 through 2025, the individual estate tax level is going to go up from about 5.5 million to about 11 million. And over the course of that time, the deduction for couples will go up from about 11 million to about 22 million. But again, we can no longer deduct the fees we pay for our estate planning from our taxes. So there are different trade-offs under the plan. And they do play out in our estate planning world a little bit differently. But again, because we are in the realm of politics, this can change over time. I do need to make one note here as well about state level estate taxes. So California is one of 38 states here in the United States that does not have an estate tax levied on estates. Now, I know I said estate and states in there a lot, so just know that in California, no matter the size of your estate, there will not be a death tax on it. So with all that, know your estate planning fees are no longer tax deductible. They used to be, but they are currently not. But because we're in the realm of politics, that can always change down the line. And stay tuned because we will update you if we do see changes coming down on the horizon. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the little bell to stay up to date. Otherwise, we'll see you again soon.